Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Could you able to hear us, ma'am? It is audible, ma'am.
Yes, it is audible, ma'am. Good evening. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, sharply at 7 o'clock, shall we start the session, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready here.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sandhya ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, Sandhya ma'am.
சொல்லணும்.
Ma'am, start பண்ணிக்கலாமா?
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம்.
Ma'am, ma'am, Sumati ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. We can start.
Okay, ma'am. So, good evening, all. I'm Anupriya. On behalf of Mother KC Jain College, we welcome you, ma'am, for this 5 days online FTP on AI integrated teaching and learning pedagogy. Now, I invite Ms. Geeta, ma'am, for giving the chief guest introduction for today's session. Geeta, ma'am. Ma'am, Geeta, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please give the chief guest introduction, ma'am?
With pleasure. Good evening, all present here. It's my great pleasure to welcome our esteemed resource person, Dr. D. Sumati ma'am, Associate Professor in Computer Science and Engineering at CMR Institute of Technology with 20 years of teaching experience. She holds a PhD from Anna University in Cloud Computing in the year of 2018. Her research focuses on AI, machine learning, cloud computing, and explainable AI. She has published 30 plus international journal papers and numerous conference articles. She has authored books on generative AI, research methodology, and cloud computing. She is a senior member of IEEE and life member of ISTE. She has received prestigious awards including Uttama Adipika Award in the year of 2025. She has organized and delivered FDPs, workshops, and expert talks on AI and emerging technologies. She actively contributes as a reviewer and a session chair in international conferences. Her mission is to train students in cutting edge technology and to promote innovation in computer science. On behalf of everyone, I warmly welcome Dr. D. Sumati ma'am to this FDP and thank her for joining us today. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Shall I start my session?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Kindly go on.
I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity for taking the session on 5 days FDP on AI integrated teaching learning pedagogy. And here I slightly changed my title as Notebook LM, AI powered teaching learning and research assistant for educators. And I hope all the members are faculty members, right? Students are also there.
Students also there, ma'am.
Ma'am, faculty,
also.
students, research scholars, everyone are there, ma'am.
Okay. Now and then I'll ask some of the questions. Anyone please respond me, okay? And I'll do some of the activities also here, that is answer. Anyone please follow my instruction and give you a response, okay? So that it will be interactive, right?
Okay, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Okay. And I am Dr. Sumati. I'm working as Associate Professor in CSE department, and also I'm heading Academic Excellence Cell in CMR Institute of Technology. And today I'm going to handle the session on Notebook LM and AI powered teaching, learning, and research assistant for educators. Okay. Something is hiding my screen. Yeah. First, let us see challenges faced by faculty member as it is an FDP, so that I have taken which are the challenges are faced by the faculty member. Let me take my pen. So the first one is rapidly changing the academic environment. Previously, we used only Blackboard for taking our lectures. Nowadays, Blackboard is not at all used in many colleges. We have to prepare PPTs. We have to prepare lot of other things for engaging our student. And second one, as I am in CSE department, I am facing these problem very frequently, almost all the semester, introducing new syllabus and emerging topics. Okay, the complete syllabus got changed and we have to prepare for every semester. And the content overload. Okay, and student engagement challenges. And almost all the faculty members are facing this particular challenge, that all the students are having their own mobile phone with internet connection, so that they are having more content than us. They can easily prepare, right? And next one, personalized learning requirement, right? And research productivity pressure. So every semester we have to publish at least 2 to 3 papers, and we have to guide some of the projects, advanced concept projects, right? So this is another very big headache we are facing. And need for AI assisted academic support for doing all the things, right? We need some assistance to overcome all the changes. The challenges are not limited here. It will continue in OBE. What is meant by OBE? Outcome based education, right? So how the OBE will affect the faculty members, right, for their day-to-day activities. So we have to prepare the course outcome based on the assessment method, and the assessment method should map with the COs and mapping program outcome effectively with all the courses, and prepare rubrics for not only the exams. We have to prepare rubrics for mini project, major projects, seminars. Suppose if we conduct any of the workshop, everything we have to prepare rubrics. And designing assessment questions. Okay, once the topic has been completed, immediately we need to ask questions to the students whether they have learned the content properly or not. And how the question should be, that should be based on Bloom's taxonomy, that is revised Bloom's taxonomy verbs we have to use for generating the questions. And we have to follow the OBE principles, right? And we have to analyze the gap between the current syllabus and the industry requirement, right? And based on the gap, we have to conduct the seminars or such workshops or conferences, whatever it may be, right? So we have to perform gap analysis to improve students' performance and attainment levels based on this particular CO, right? And managing documentation. This is a very, very big headache in OBE, right? And evidence of accreditation process. We have to collect all the evidence and those evidence to be documented properly, and adapting to evaluate academic quality standards and policies. So in this, IQAC is coming, right? Internal Quality Assessment Cell, right? And apart from that, we have to maintain documents for NBA, different documents for NBA, NAC, NIRF, NEP, that is New Education Policy. Okay, and continuous quality improvement and academic audits. Now and then they'll come for audit also. So all these documents to be ready always, right? So these are the challenges the faculty members are facing nowadays. Am I right? So for all these things, one best solution we have, that is Notebook LM. Okay, so that I have taken this particular tool for today's session, right? And next, why Notebook LM? Why Notebook LM, right? It is an AI-powered research and learning assistant which is developed by Google. It is one of the product in Google, right? It helps faculty members, researchers, and students by understanding the content very quickly. So it helps to understand the content because it will give summaries of the uploaded content. Instead of reading the entire document, if we read only the summary, the reduced form, then we can easily understand. Okay, and it will helpful for preparing the teaching materials, right? And it can create assessment. So it can create the questionnaires. It can create questions. Okay, so it can organize the research ideas. Suppose I want to create any of the new research article. So by using this, I can develop the literature survey easily, right? And it supports personalized learning. And it responses from uploaded document. And it is more focused. So these are some of the advantages. It is more focused and it is context specific and academically very, very useful. Okay, because of these reasons, the notebook LM is very much helpful for the lecturers and professors nowadays. Can you able to follow me? Anybody else?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And what is notebook LM? Right. So far we have seen the applications of notebook LM or the usefulness of notebook LM. Now, let us see what is notebook LM. So, notebook LM is called as notebook plus language model. Notebook plus language model. Okay. So, what is language model? It is an AI-powered notebook which used a large language model. What is large language model? LLM. LLM is a pre-trained model which is used to understand and generate the content based on the human language. It can understand the human language and it will generate the content based on human language. Okay. And so what the notebook LM will do, the notebook LM will understand uploaded documents. So which are the documents we are uploading? The content will be understood by the tool, that is notebook LM, and accordingly it will answer the questions. So once it understands, then it can easily answer all the questions. Okay, and it can give the summarized content. Suppose I'm going to upload an entire book, textbook. Okay, so I cannot read the complete textbook. Instead, it will give a summarized content within 1 page or 2 pages. I can easily read and I can understand, right? So it is very much helpful for reading a very huge content within a limited period of time. And it also helpful to generate teaching materials and it assists in research and learning activity. Okay, so because of this purpose, we can use Notebook LM. This is a very fantastic tool which is developed by Google, right? And next one. So previously, how the faculty members are working. After Notebook LM, how the workload will get reduced. Okay. So by using this, we can easily understand. So traditionally, so far, how the faculty members will work, they will search the material and they will read the content. Okay, and understand and summarize the content. And we have to prepare the PPTs. And we have to create the questionnaires from the PPT content. And we have to revise all the things to the students, right? So these are the normal day-to-day work for a faculty member, right? Now, how these work will get reduced? Simply we have to upload all the content, all the materials. All the materials. What are the material we are having? We have syllabus, we have textbooks, not even a single textbook, multiple textbooks will be there, multiple reference books will be there, so many websites, so many YouTube videos, right? So we have to collect all the materials simply and upload in the notebook. And we can ask whatever we want from the uploaded content. Okay. And based on our requirement, we can generate our own material, not no necessary to sit and prepare the PPT. It will automatically generate and that will give that to you. And we have to verify. This is the one we have to do. Okay. We have to verify the generated material and then we can take that material for teaching the students. So how easy it is, right? So we have to collect the material and upload all the things to Google Notebook, and we have to ask the prompt whatever we want and generate the content, verify the content, and we can use that content for our teaching purpose. Is it easy, right? Instead of doing all the other works. And now, notebook alone, right? As I already told you, this is a learning assistant which is developed by Google, right? So, unlike a general AI chatbot, for example, ChatGPT. For example, ChatGPT. Normally, we will use ChatGPT, Gemini, right? So those are general chatbot. But Notebook LM is completely different. So it will work based on the sources we are uploading to the notebook. So which are the content it will support? Okay, it can support PDF material we can upload, PPT materials we can upload, research articles, lecture notes, syllabus, and Google Docs, and websites, even website link also we can give, YouTube link also we can give. So wherever we find our material, all the materials can be uploaded to the Google Notebook. Okay. And I hope everyone are having your own material, right? Do you have your material? How many of you having laptop with you? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you having laptop with you?
Myself, I'm having, ma'am.
Okay, you
Can
have
you?
the syllabus and the textbook content, everything with you, all the supporting material, because we are going to do demo now. That's why I'm asking. Okay, if you have system and if you have syllabus, then let us start our demo. Okay. See. Um, okay. So this is disturbing. The screen is disturbing. So here in the prompt, you just type notebook LM. Okay. Go to Google and type simply notebook LM in the search bar, and you can get the first link, Google Notebook LM. Okay. And please click the link. How many of you following with me? How many of you following with me? Okay. Click the link. Right. So you can see this particular screen, understand anything, right? So try notebook LM button will be there. You please click this button. Okay. See, this is the home page of Google Notebook LM. I have already created some of the notebooks for me. Now, I'm going to create a new notebook. Create a new notebook. Either click here or you can click this particular empty notebook. Okay, click create a new notebook. Once you created, then you can see this particular screen. Okay, if you have any doubt, please stop me and raise your question. Okay, right. Now, once you get this particular screen, now what we have to do? Upload the files. Okay, upload the file. I'm going to upload. So here, this is my, I'm handling machine learning now currently. So I have all machine learning related materials. First, I will upload my textbook. So this is my first textbook. I'll open and I'll upload. Okay. So now it is uploading. So how many files you can upload here? In a single notebook, you can upload maximum 50 materials. 50 materials at a time you can upload for a single content, because the textbook is very big. I have already used another textbook. So before uploading, I will show my textbook, how the textbook is, so that you can understand why Notebook LM is very much helpful. Okay. See, this is my textbook. Machine learning, which is written by Sridhar and Vijay Lakshmi. Okay. The textbook is really fantastic. But the thing is, we cannot copy the content here. See, everything are in image format. If it is in image format, I cannot copy, right? Then how could I prepare PPT? If I couldn't copy the content, then generating PPT is very, very difficult. Okay. As we have smart board in our college, so I have to prepare only PPTs. See, for all the modules are nothing but unit. For all the unit, we have to prepare PPT. I'll open one of my PPT. Okay. So in this form, in this way, we have to prepare the content. And some of the places I crop the images and paste here. And some of the places I type the content. It is very, very difficult for me, right? So what I do here, I need some other tool for this, right? So I'll use Notebook LM. Already I have Notebook LM. Let me open that particular thing. It will be easy for me. So machine learning. Okay. So the material is already copied, right? So this is that material. It is already uploaded because the textbook size is very big and all the content are image like content. So it will take some time. For giving demo purpose, I already uploaded that particular content. Okay. So this is the summary of that particular book. Everything will be given here. Summary of this particular source. Right. So how many of you uploaded your content here? Can you able to follow me? Do you understand? Anyone please respond here? Hello? 81 people are there. Please raise your hand, otherwise I can understand. Okay. Good, great. Many people are following. Good. So, which are the things you can upload here? See, I am uploading syllabus. This is my syllabus. Okay. I am uploading my syllabus. you can upload your own syllabus, which subject you feel to prepare the content. You can upload that particular syllabus. You can upload the textbook. You can upload the reference book, right? And overview of a particular model. This is a simple tag which I have used here that I have uploaded, and one website also I have. So this is a fantastic website which will be used for learning machine learning. So I used this website also, right? So I have to upload the supporting documents, which are the things I have. I have uploaded all the things. By using this, I'm going to generate my own content, right? Next. Let us move back to our PPT. Right. So in this form, in this way, we can upload all our document, right? And this is another important thing we need to learn. The first one is ChatGPT, how the notebook LM is different from ChatGPT, how the notebook LM will be very much helpful for academic content preparation. So the ChatGPT is general one, but the notebook LM is source grounded AI. That means which are the sources we have uploaded, from that source only it will take content. It will not generate its own content. Okay, like how the ChatGPT will do. This is one very big advantage. And second one, the ChatGPT uses internet or general knowledge for generating its content. But here it uses only the uploaded sources. It may not give hallucinated process. Okay, it is more controlled responses. Okay, so the ChatGPT will give generic answers, but it will give only the course specific answer. It will not give other than the course content. Okay, and ChatGPT is good for brainstorming, but this is excellent for academic workflow. That's why I have selected Notebook LM for helping my academic content preparation. Okay, and next. So how the Notebook LM will be helpful for teaching preparation. Okay, so the first step for teaching preparation, what we have to do? We have to create a subject-wise notebook. How many subjects we have? That much notebook we can create. And upload the syllabus. First, we have to upload the syllabus. And we have to upload the textbook or notes content material. And how many PPTs you have, you can prepare. You can upload. And PDF materials. Okay. So what are the things you have? You can upload everything. And you have to generate lecture summaries, teaching notes, simplified explanations, and topic-wise discussions. So these are the things you can prepare independently. Okay, individually you can prepare all the things, right? So we can upload one PDF or PPT or syllabus and summary, concept explanation, quick generation. Let us see everything for my subject. Okay, so this is my subject. I'll ask the question here. Summary of machine learning. Give summary of machine learning. Okay. So it will generate the content. It will read only the given resource. It will not take the content other than the given resources. Okay. Yeah, it will read all the content, outline learning. So it is giving the summary, machine learning. Okay. See, supervised learning, unsupervised, semi-supervised, reinforcement learning, and machine learning process, challenges of machine learning, key challenges, applications of machine learning. See, almost everything it gives. right? For all the 5 units, the complete book summary it gave now. If you go through all the things, then you will get some idea about machine learning. So I am handling machine learning currently, so that I have used the machine learning subject. So whatever subject you are having, first you should understand what is the content in the subject, right? So for that, it will be very much helpful. Give the summary of machine learning, right? So likewise, how many questions you want, all the questions you can ask. So a particular concept explanation, if you want, you can ask. For example, I can ask, what is supervised learning? So this is one of the topic in machine learning. Okay, what is supervised learning? If I ask, yeah, it will give the answer. So based on your subject, based on your content, you can ask, right? Yeah, supervised learning. Okay, so key characteristics of supervised learning, main types of supervised learning it gave, and common algorithms. These are superb algorithms which are used in supervised learning and applications of supervised learning, right? So it is giving a summary of all the things. It will be very much helpful to understand the concept first, and then we can go deep about the topic. Okay, right. And next one, notebook LM for interactive classroom learning support, right? So we can ask generating classroom discussion questions. So after taking a particular topic, which are the questions we can ask, right? For refreshing the content. And activity-based learning support, which are the activities we can perform for particular content that we can do. And think, pair, share type of questions. Okay, so this will be definitely helpful for the student to think individually and discuss with pairs, the student who is sitting nearby, and share the classroom. Okay, so this is called as think, pair, share questions. So how to generate think, pair, share questions, that we can do. And case study based discussions also we can create. And student engagement ideas, how we are going to engage the students, right? So all these things we can do by using notebook LM. Okay, right. And next one, this is another important one, flipped classrooms. So what's meant by flipped classrooms? So normally we are going to give a seminar topic for students, right? So how we are going to give that seminar topic? Previously, we have to explain the concept to the students and ask the student to prepare at home, and that should be explained in the classroom. Okay, that is activity-based learning. Okay, so which activity we are going to give? That content should be given to the students previously. 2 days, 3 days before itself, we have to give the content and ask them to prepare, and the content to be explained in the classroom. That should be demonstrated in the classroom. Okay, so this is called as flipped classroom. That is, instead of teacher, the students will come and explain the concept. This is not simply a seminar, but they can do some of the activities. Based on the activity, they can demonstrate the content. Okay, so these flip classes are one of the best practice we will practicing in our college. In CMRIT, this is very famous for flipped classrooms. Okay, it will support for collaborative problem solving and discussions and many other things, right? So, which are the things the faculty can do for these flipped classes? We have to provide pre-class materials to the students, and we have to generate summaries for that particular content. Okay, and create pre-learning guidance. This will be helpful for students to prepare their content. Okay, faculty preparation may be different, student preparation may be different. So based on that, we have to give the content for our students. Okay, and support self-paced learning. So because students have to practice by their own, that is called as self-learning, right? So these are the things we have to give the students to practice for the flipped classes. Okay, in all these way, the faculty members should guide the students to prepare for the activities which will be happen on 2 or 3 days after or next week, for example, 1 week after, right? So this is one of the very best practice to learn, that is self-learning, and very effective learning also. And next one is notebook LM for video and audio learning. Okay, so this is very much support for slow learners. So by using notebook LM, we can generate video as well as audio for subject content. Video and audio for subject content. Okay, so I have prepared one audio here. Can you see please that audio? Yeah. Yeah, I developed this in Tamil language. Oh my God. It's completed. Can you hear the voice? Hello, participants. My system got generated an audio that is playing now. Can you hear that? Can anybody please respond here?
No, ma'am.
It is not audible? Okay. Now, I have created one audio of machine learning, Yendra Katral அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வந்திருக்கு. That audio is playing now. Okay. See, here, audio overview is there. If you click audio overview, it will generate the audio, that is debate-like audio, based on our content which we uploaded. Okay, now it is playing. The audio is playing. Okay, you can also develop your own audio for this. Yeah, it will be very much interesting for the students, because here two different voices are speaking. One is male voice, another one is female voice. They are discussing about the content. Okay. Yeah, I have developed the audio content for my uploaded materials. Okay, so this is audio and video generation. And we have to prepare workbook. This is another very big challenge for the faculty member to prepare workbook. So by using notebook LM, we can easily prepare student workbook for particular subject, and we can create practice exercises and guided learning workbook, lab activity sheet, unit-wise assignments, right? And case study based exercise and revision workbook and self-learning materials. Okay, so these are some of the workbooks we are following in our college, right? So without notebook LM, it is very difficult to maintain all these sheets. Okay, so by using notebook LM, because that will use only the uploaded content, it will be very much helpful for us to prepare the workbook, right? And next one, we can prepare quiz and assessment. Okay, by using notebook. Yeah, I have created one quiz so that it will be easy for you to understand. See here, let me close this. Yeah, ML quiz is there. Okay, see, that is my quiz. Yeah, this is my quiz. Yeah, now my quiz is generated. I have generated 10 different quiz, right? So it is multiple choice question. The notebook itself will create the questions. I didn't do anything, right? It asks one question and 4 answers are given. If you select any of the answer, then it will give whether the answer is correct or not. It will give. So knowledge is wrong. The right answer is intelligence. Okay. And it also gives explanation also. Hint also it will give. So from the given content, it will take hint. Right. So this is very much helpful for us for revising the content among the student. So quiz 10. So total 10 questions will be there. All the 10 questions, if we share the link to the students, they will understand. They will take the quiz test. Okay. Whatever type of questions you want, that will prepare accordingly. Right. So the quiz is being generated. Right. And another one. So these are the additional content it is having. First one is audio overview. If you click, then the audio will be generated. And slide deck. So the slide deck, I have created slide for my machine learning. See, just to see the slides. See how fantastically it is creating all the slides. Okay, for my machine learning. See, knowledge pyramid, paradigm shift, computations, mapping ecosystem, 4 pillars of machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement. Okay, so how fantastically it is creating. So this will be very much helpful for the faculty member to explain the content among the student. Okay, so this is slide preparation tool, right? And video overview, it is taking long time to create video because my textbook size is very big. Suppose if you have very small content, for that content you can create video overview. If you click this, then automatically your video will be generated. And mind map. If you click that, the mind map will be given. So just to see my mind map, see this is my mind map. Okay. See, machine learning, introduction, types of learning, understanding data, statistic material, and learning theory applications. Right. So which are the things are there in application? You just click here, then different applications will come. Right, semantic analysis. So this will be helpful for the faculty member to explain the concept without forgetting the things. And next one is learning theory. Suppose what are the things that are there in learning theory? If we get the topics, then it will be easy for us to explain. And examination preparation also, this mind map will be very much helpful. Statistical mathematics. So the descriptive statistics, which are the things will be there? Mean, median, mode, range, variance, standard deviation. Right. So this is mind map. Mind map will be very much helpful for both teacher as well as the student for understanding the content. Okay. This is mind map. And if you want, you can download the mind map. Studio will go back to studio and a report you can generate. Flashcards you can generate. I have generated some of the flashcards for my subject. Okay. So this is flashcard. Which type of learning assigns pseudo-labeled to unlabeled data combining a small amount of, okay. So this is flashcard. So whatever content you want, accordingly you can create the flashcard. So the flashcards are very much helpful for the faculty member to explain the content. Okay, so this is flashcard. Okay, and data table, infographic. Yeah, I have created infographic also. Okay, so the machine learning concept summary and categorization, right? So everything it is giving. The complete summary of my textbook is given here. It will be really, really helpful for the faculty member for preparing the content. If you want to create lesson plan, you can create lesson plan also. Okay. Data table you can create. So it is generating my data table. Infographic you can create. Report you can create. Flashcards, I showed you already how to create the flashcard. So these are the things you can take additionally. Okay. So everything I have created here. So how many of you following the content? Anyone please respond here. Because I'm sharing my entire screen, I couldn't see you people. Right. Only one is following. Very good. Right. Okay. So what are the things we can do with the notebook LM? You have to collect all the materials, upload all your material, and ask whatever you want. That will give your relevant answer. And apart from that answers, you can generate audio overview, slides, videos, mind maps. It will generate its own reports. So many different types of reports will be there, and different flashcards are there. Quiz you can generate, and infographic you can generate, and data table also you can generate. Okay, my data table is generating now. Right. Infographic, it is taking some time, so that I have deleted that. Right. And do you have any doubt in this? Hello?
No doubt, ma'am.
Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let us try to write and research article by using notebook LM. Okay, are you ready for that? So for that, what we have to do? We have to collect the research article, that is related research article, and we have to upload all the articles to the notebook LM, and from that we have to generate our own research article. Okay, if you are ready, then I can give demo. Otherwise, we can leave. If you are interested, I can explain that. I don't know how many of you there in the classroom. Total 81 people are there. And how many of you really following my content? Only one. Yeah, only one is following. 3, 4. Good. Good. Yeah. Now, shall we start developing our research article? I'll explain how to do the how to generate the research article by using notebook LM. Okay. For that, yeah. From here, go to IEEE Explore. From the IEEE Explore, you just select the first link. Your IEEE Explore homepage will open. From here, you can give the keywords about your research, under which you are going to do your research. Okay, you can give the keywords. Now, I plan to generate a research article on agentic AI, right? Agentic AI. Okay. Prompt engineering. Which are the keywords you want? You just type your keywords. Multi-model. Multi-model systems. Okay. So these are my keywords. So it will give results on the research article which having these particular things. From this, what I'm going to do, see 36 articles there under conference, 1 magazine is there, 10 journals are there, 8 books are there, and early access article 2 are there. Now I'm going to click only the conferences. Okay, so I'll select only the conference papers. So now it will list only the conference paper. What I'm going to do, I'm going to download the paper. Okay, so this is that particular paper. I'm going to download the PDF version. Access through our Alliance University. Okay. I am in my home, right? So that I cannot download this. If I am in my college, then I can easily download. Right? So what you have to do, which are the PDF is related to you, you please download that. Right? This is the one. And how many? Yeah, it is generating again. How many articles are there? You can download all the articles. If you are in college, you can easily download all the articles. And what you have to do, you have to upload that in Notebook-LM. Upload that, you have to create one new Notebook-LM, create a new, and in the new Notebook-LM, you have to drag all the PDF files. Okay, for example, if you have some 20-25 articles related to your research, you can upload all your articles here and you can ask summary of the report. Okay, I am having journals here. Yeah, conference paper I have. Case studies. Agentic AI. I'll drag and drop here. Okay, so it is opened. I'm going to use this particular file. Right. So it is uploading. And once you uploaded, no need to read the complete article. See, the article size is 6 pages here. No need to read all the 6 pages. And here it will give some summary about the article, right? So if you go through only this particular thing, you can understand which are the content there in the research article. Okay. Now I'm going to ask which algorithm implemented in the research. So which algorithm? Multi-agent agentic AI framework. Okay, this particular algorithm they have used, and that will give the details about that particular algorithm in very simple manner, right? So if you go through the paper, sometimes you cannot understand about the algorithm, but here it will clearly explain about the algorithm. Okay, result of the article. So what is the result? Everything will be given here. So quantitative performance metrics, precision, recall, F1 score, false positive, everything. Right? So in this way, you can easily understand about the research articles. For example, if I have 15 research articles, I can select which are the things I am currently using. Accordingly, I can select also. Right? I can select the articles and I can ask the questions from the particular article, and I can try to understand which are the algorithms they have used and which are the different types of analysis they have performed and which are the different results they got and what is the comparative analysis of different algorithms. Everything we can get very easily here. So in this way, we can use the notebook LM for research and learning aspect also. Okay. I hope you can understand about notebook LM. You can understand the importance of notebook LM for a faculty member and which are the different tools are there that in the notebook LM studio, everything I explained, right, very clearly. Yeah. Geeta madam, are you there in the group? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I am this group, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I am done, ma'am. Can I get any feedback from audience? I hope some of the students are listening my class.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hello,
Students are there, ma'am.
ma'am.
They are listening, ma'am.
Can you give a feedback here, Kana? Whether it is helpful? I'm asking about notebook LM.
Ma, those who want to give the feedback, please raise your hand. We will unmute it.
Good evening, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
This is N. Nimra Artuza.
Nimra.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Currently, I have completed my bachelor's.
Nimra, your voice is not
Hello?
that much audible, ma. Nimra.
This
Nimra.
AI tool is completely crazy and amazing, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is that okay now, ma'am?
Yeah, it's
Hello.
audible now.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, this notebook LM is completely crazy and amazing, ma'am. I have also worked on it, and yeah, like completely crazy that we can even generate video and audio for this. So this is really
Yes.
helpful for further studies and all, ma'am.
Yeah, if you generate different types of video also, a single person
Yes,
can
ma'am.
speak, two persons can speak about the particular content in discussion manner, and in that way also he can generate. It is really amazing. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Kananima. Nimra, right? Any other student or any other faculty member? Hello.
Any other participants willing to give feedback?
Yeah,
Kindly unmute and
we can.
give the feedback.
Mhm. You can easily download your content, and the generated content can be used as a source also, right? In that way also we can use. Yeah, I'll show you how to download the mind map. For example, can you see the screen now? Where is my mind map? This is the different one, right? Yeah, this is the mind map. Suppose if you want, you can download. Yeah, mind map will be visible. So which mind map you want, that you can download. For example, yeah, see, it's going like this, right? Suppose if you want this structure or complete one, you can open all the tabs and the complete thing will come like this. You can download. If you download it, this will come. Yeah, see, this will come. You can zoom it. Okay. So this will be helpful for the faculty member to teach the concept easily. Whatever you want, you can download. Okay. For example, mastering notebook LM. Yeah, this is my favorite one because by using this, I can easily take my class. Right. I can share to all my students, copy the link and paste in the group so that they can easily follow my lecture on their laptop or mobile phone. Right. We will allow the students to use all the things. Okay. We can do anything. Download PDF. Okay. So the PDF version of the slides got downloaded. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have doubt about the concept that we generate from notebook LM. Does it take the note only from the source? Yeah, it will take the content only from the uploaded source. No extra points, no extra other content will be taken here. This is the very big advantage for the faculty member to generate their lectures. Because we have to strict with the textbooks, right? So it should use only the uploaded content. Yeah, thank you very much for your comments. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
shall
okay,
we
ma'am.
wind up, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. We can wind up.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to you, ma'am, for delivering an insightful and engaging FDP session on Notebook LM. And your session was highly informative and provided us with valuable knowledge, ma'am. The practical insights and clear explanations made the session very effective and inspiring for all the participants. We truly appreciate your time, effort, and willingness to share your expertise with us, ma'am. It was a great learning experience, and we look forward to implementing these ideas in our academic practices. Thank you once again, ma'am, for a wonderful session. And, ma'am, I request you to kindly show the screen to take the snapshot, ma'am.
My screen.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, we need your photo, ma'am. Video. Just.
Okay. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful session, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity, ma'am. I would like to thank our CMRIT management, our department, our HOD and faculty members for supporting this content generation. And I would like to thank Enbavali madam for giving this opportunity, and Geeta madam for keep on engaging me and motivating me for taking these sessions, and all the faculty members and participants for patiently listening so far my lecture. And thank you very much for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Shall I leave?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.